Krista Simmons here for LAist.com. We are at the Grand Central Market in downtown Los Angeles, which is getting a good old-fashioned LA makeover. There are plenty of new businesses coming in, great eats, good drinks, and I cannot wait to check them out. Now, this place has been around since 1917, so it's about time for a few new places to come in. Let's go have a bite, shall we? I am here with Johnny Lee. We're on the first stop of our little culinary tour here in the Grand Central Market, and he is the executive chef of Sticky Rice, which is an awesome little Thai restaurant that just opened up. Now, I love Thai cuisine because you mix these flavors, the sweet and the spicy, the sour, the savory. Tell me a little bit about what regional cuisine you're going for here at Sticky Rice.
Well, there's not one focus. It's very diverse. We do a little bit of northern, a little bit of central, and even a little bit of southern with our curries. For example, the sausage comes from the north, and I would say the curries are more southern inspired. But overall, it's more home inspired, which can be found all over Thailand.
Well, another thing that they're doing is making their samtam using mortar and pestle, which is really cool. A lot of times you'll see people just like toss ingredients together, but they're doing it the legitimate way, really mashing those ingredients together in the clay mortar and pestle. Why is that?
The mortar and pestle, the pak pak, is actually the most important tool in the Thai kitchen, not the knife, because during times of war, all the knives are being used, taken to the front line. So people only had the mortar and pestle. So the mortar and pestle is the central tool for most home kitchens, and still is today.
The sticky rice itself is also very good. I eat it with my hands. Is that the way that it's meant to be consumed?
Yes, that's the best way. In fact, sticky rice is meant to be clumped up into a little ball, and then you kind of dip it into the sauces of the food that drips onto the plate. I'm
going to go head on to the next stall and see what they're up to. But thanks so much for chatting with me, John.
Yeah.
So I'm continuing my fine food crawl here through the Grand Central Market, and I followed my nose to the smokers. Wade McElroy, the owner of Horse Thief Barbecue, and he's firing up these bad smokers to make some authentic Texas-style barbecue. Tell me about what you got going back there.
We're doing Central Texas old-school smoked meats with what I would call new school sides.
Well, it loves me a big old slab of brisket. Okay. What do you guys do with your brisket to make it special?
We have a very specific technique. We cook it for up to 15 hours. Okay. So it's an all-day process. We use a dry rub on the entirety of the thing, and we have a special sauce that you can have when you order it. Right now, the meats that we have on the menu are our beef brisket, pork spare ribs, we do chicken, and we're also doing pulled pork.
From what I understand, a big part of this is all the wood, right? You guys use oak?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
That is what's traditional where we're from, and it imparts a very distinct taste.
We are right across the street from Angel's Flight, which is a huge historic monument here in Los Angeles. And we've got this beautiful outdoor patio, so it really is a nice addition to the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Our patio here at Horse Thief at the Grand Central Market is the only thing of its kind like this downtown. We have a lot of space, big communal tables, where people can come together and eat, and there's really nothing else like this.
I'm going to continue on my crawl here, but not before I get some brisket. So I've had a wonderful day eating my way around some of the new places at Grand Central Market, and I definitely need a pick-me-up to help get me back home in the middle of rush hour. So I stopped by to visit G&B. Kyle Glanville, who's the co-founder.
Hello.
He's the G of the G&B.
I am the G.
The G.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hard.
Yeah, you are indeed.
Yeah.
And this coffee is pretty serious too.
Yeah.
I've loved your pop-up shop over in Silver Lake.
Yep.
Super cool. So
Yep.
Tell me about what you guys are doing here now and what's different.
Well, I mean, what's different is we have a lot more room, and we wanted to create something evocative maybe of what people might experience in parts of Europe. The main thing is to just make spectacular coffee.
Well, it's not just coffee too. You mentioned sort of likening it to a bar, and I have here what may look like to many people, looks like an IPA or a beer, but in fact this is sparkling tea, and it's so beautiful and refreshing.
Yeah. Well, it has some hops in it as well, and that's part of what makes it kind of evocative of beer.
It's great. They're really citrusy, really bright, vibrant. It's lovely, and then just sort of like slightly effervescent. It's not super carbonated. It's just really
not at all.
Nice
not at all. Just a nice tickle.
Yeah, like a little tickle on the tongue.
Yeah.
Never did anybody wrong.
Yeah.
And then another thing you guys have are these milkshakes.
Yeah.
Which sound totally ridiculous.
They are ridiculous.
What goes into one of these?
We decided to make a milkshake, which is espresso, McConnell's ice cream from Santa Barbara, which is like the richest, creamiest ice cream, and a pinch of ground coffee and a little bit of Strauss organic milk, all whipped together, and it is phenomenal.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, some people would even say it's the best shake you can get in Los Angeles.
Now, G, does
Yep.
your milkshake bring all the girls to the yard?
It brought the right girl to the yard. Hey.
Downtown LA is a really exciting place to be right now as well. I mean, of course, you have Handsome Roasters down in the Arts District.
Yep.
Stumptown from Portland is coming in.
They are.
Tons of amazing coffee bars, you guys included. What was the draw for you?
The history, because of the architecture, because of downtown being what it's being and becoming what it is. I just believe that this is already a really spectacular place, but you know, when there's a lot more of this sort of new, really progressive culinary institutions here, I mean, it's going to be a total sight, and I wanted to be a part of that.